Sorry for the glare in the window, y'all. I have to have some light. I have to get me a little lamp. What's up, y'all? It's Traci Talks coming back through with what? Another live stream. I'm sorry I haven't been on here for a few days. Y'all know I just moved. Still trying to get my room and myself together. Let me see if I can turn this a little bit so the glare is not glaring as much. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Okay. So I just did that little short because I don't know what the hell this is that I pulled up out of this Alright bag. It looks weird. That's why I did this short. Trying to think what that. Oh, still in my pen. That's what I was doing. Just bear with me 1 second, y'all. What the hell's going on in the meantime? TGIF, TGIF, TGIF. I know your girl hasn't been on here this week, but I've been busy. Look, I had a whole wall of shit around and shit. I was trying to get everything together. So at least I got enough of it out of the way in the meantime that I had to get an air mattress. And it's a queen size air mattress, so it had to fit. In the meantime, I was hungry. And I was like, let me see. I mean, it's Lent. I didn't give up nothing for Lent this year. I had a whole lot going on. I hope the Lord will please forgive me. But I got fish sticks, though. I love fish sticks. I was like, every snack, everything that I wanted that I couldn't have in so long. Yeah, confirmation. I want it. So Traci gonna do some fat shit. Yep. Let me turn my volume down. That's what I just said. So I got the little crispy fries. Going along with my little crispy fish sticks. Hold on 1 second. I saw the Freaky Grandma on, I think it was yesterday. She had the little go-go music playing in the background with the little aliens. I can't remember what her actual channel name is, but I try to watch it when I see that she's on. She funny as shit. Confirmation. Yep, okay, I got my pen. Okay. All the notifications coming through now. So anyways, y'all. So like I said, like I've been trying to unpack and get myself together or whatever. So I haven't been on here the last few days to address any questions because I know some folks have some questions. I don't really want to dwell in too much of the doom and gloom because it's past. It's history now, okay? But some folks had some questions, so I don't have no problem answering the questions. Otherwise, I'm trying not to really talk about it too much anymore because it's history now. Shit. I just spilled my sauce. Yes. Not trying to make a mess though. I don't know what the hell this thing, like I said, I just did a short about this. I don't know what the hell this thing is. I don't know if it was supposed to be a nugget. I don't know what the hell got pressed up into this to make it kind of sort of look like a nugget. It damn sure don't look like no French fry. I'm like, all right, what y'all doing? What the fuck is this supposed to be? What is it? I mean, it smells like tater tot. But it looks like they were trying to make it into a chicken nugget. I don't know. Shit looks weird. Anyhow, I was like, I was hungry. Let me make me a snack. What's up, Alexis? I'm good, sweetie. I'm good. I'm gonna get my slipper out the way. How have you been, TGIF? We made it to the end of another work week, y'all. So hopefully everything will be square that I can finally get back on the road by next week. But we'll see. In the meantime, I had a whole bunch of shit to get squared away, organized, all of that. So that's what I've been working on this past week. That's good, sweetie. I'm glad to hear it. Glad you're doing good. So these are my little tins. When I was getting my little seafood from the Wegmans for like $36, you get what is it, like 2 crab clusters, some shrimp, corn, potatoes, like the little red potatoes. And it all comes in these little tins because I was looking for some little before I couldn't find it. But I was like, wait a minute. I got my little tins. So that's why we're encouraged to reduce, reuse, or recycle. Because this is something that definitely gets reused. Mm-hmm. Yep. And these fries are crunchy just like I like them. And so are these sticks. I haven't had me a fish stick in years. But I was like, I'm going to eat it today. And then guess what? We're going to wash it down with some sugar water. The orange with the tang mixed in between. To make it a little extra orangey. So good. Tracy's still doing the fat shit over here. That ain't gonna change. He never gonna change. So what's up for Friday? Y'all hanging out for Friday. You hanging out for Saturday. What y'all doing for this weekend? I should be working. But still trying to get everything square. Y'all hear that crunch? Y'all hear that crunch? Them fries are real crispy. I had some tricks with cereal for breakfast. Tricks with cereal. Silly rabbit. Tricks for kids. I had some trick cereal for breakfast is what I was trying to say. So this is a late lunch. I probably won't get anything else today. I definitely need to drink some water. And take my medicine. So, so other than my little move this week, folks are still blowing up my dam. Life always has to continue to move forward. I'm not engaging. I don't have the mental capacity right now to deal with no more bullshit. I just don't. Trying to get unpacked. Trying to get back to work. Just working on the things that I need to do for myself. This fry is huge. It's the last one in the tin. At least at home, because they cut like McDonald's fries. You can make them as crispy as you want. I like them crispy. They say on the bag they crispy. I like them crispy. And a shout out to anybody out there that's well beyond old and grown like me, still eating some fish sticks. Making them for the kiddies And you still chomping on a sticker too, okay? Business casual style. Nope, I'm not doing that right now. There's a Q&A question that just popped up on my phone. This sauce is a little tangy. I put extra mustard. That crunch. We can have some serious ASMR right now. You ready for this crunch, y'all? You ready for the crunch? Last crunch. Okay, I'm done with my little snack, my little late lunch. It's 1:20 Eastern Standard Time. There was some air that got caught in between one of the ice cubes. Like, boo. Alright, I had my little snack. With my little lunch, I guess. Some more lunch than a snack. I had some Chick-fil-A sauce. But I made some of my own. I'm not trying to make a mess on my little bed. So I know I haven't recorded. I've been seeing everybody's messages though. So I appreciate when y'all reach out when I'm not recording. Like I put out a short a couple of days ago, and then I just did one of this crazy looking funky little potato nugget mock chicken thing. I don't know. It's kind of chilly in here. I need to get me my little what you call it? The little fuzzy pajama thingies. I only have like one pair, and they're still kind of packed up somewhere. I haven't seen them yet. I have to find. I'll probably have to get one of those little dressers to get the rest of my clothes, organize them. I got two more of the little 3-shelf little, what is it, Stairlight little 3-drawer little tote little thingies. So my 2 that I had is over there in the corner. Then the 2 new ones that I got is over here in this corner. So at least I was able to, get my my washcloths and my underclothes and all that stuff kind of situated. And then I've been trying to rest up in between as much as I can. I mean, I was exhausted. Moving takes so much effort and energy that I was dumb dog tired for real. Like I was exhausted, but I had to get it done. So, as soon as I become mobile again, I have to work on trying to squeeze some. I had way too much stuff, and I had nooks and stuff to tuck stuff away in my other space. Oh, and I love this blanket. It's one of the last blankets that my mama got me. I still have it, and I still obviously travel with it. I'm trying to put the bag up there so it's right here. Oh, because that's a flat surface. Okay. So I was trying to rap with y'all. Y'all are kind of quiet right now. But in the meantime, I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm all right. And I'm slowly but surely trying to get my stuff together, as always. And I should hopefully be back to work soon. So I can make my little daily videos, going to grab coffee or hot chocolate. I don't know, anything warm I would drink. Like if they had the hot cider, I would drink that too. Anything, to kind of warm me up first thing in the morning. Because it's still been cold. It's been kind of rainy and overcast the last couple of days. Oh, let me get my other phone. So that's pretty much it, y'all. That's pretty much it. I mean, I'm in my own little cubby by myself this time. And I was literally on the floor for the first couple of nights. But I'm an older bird. I can't do the hard floors and all that stuff. I bruised my knee, but my knee's better now. Like, I did have a bruise for a couple of days because it was rough getting up off the floor. But I got me an air mattress. And hopefully by next week I can get a dresser and I don't know, maybe a picture or two. It's these kind of tannish beige walls are kind of very neutral. So I need something with some color. Just a little something. And that's it.
What's up, Jeffrey? How the hell you doing, Jeffrey? Where you been, Jeffrey? You just now popping up into the chat. What's up? What's good? How you been, Vice President? You know I love you. What's going on, Jeffrey?
I got your messages. I appreciate you. I was trying to open up my messages over here so I could see what y'all saying. How was your week, Jeffrey? Wait a minute. Okay, there you go. I can see you. Eating rice, greens, and baked chicken. Okay, that sounds good. Well, it sounds like a healthier lunch than mine, but hey, substance is substance, honey. Ooh, my hands are cold. Oh, Jesus. Yep, that definitely sounds healthier than mine. I had orange Kool-Aid with the tang, fish sticks, and a little crispy Alright fries with a little mystery chicken thing in there. And that was my lunch. So that's good. That's good. Okay, wait a minute. This is right on the heart. There goes my coffee queen sister. What's going on? What's up, Super Rainbow Queen? What's up, coffee queen sister? I just had my little lunch, my little fish sticks and fries. Like, girl, I don't know. I don't know what this thing was. That's why I did a little short on it. This thing looks so weird. I don't know if this thing was supposed to be a mock chicken. I don't know if it's supposed to be a regular chicken nugget. I don't know if it was supposed to be a waffle fry that accidentally got mixed in the crispy long. I don't know what the hell this thing. I mean, on this side, it kind of looks like it could have been a waffle fry, but it got mixed in with my long little skinny little crispy fries that are shaped like the McDonald's fries. So I don't know. That's why I did the short. So y'all see, I did a little short on my little coffee. So I was able to drink coffee the morning after. After the morning after. Yeah, I had me a cup of coffee. I did, with all the extra sweet and the extra cream, like you know how I like it. That was a couple of days ago. And then I just did a little short on that little whatever mock chicken thing that's supposed to be. So in the meantime, like I said, I don't want to go back to the doom and gloom. I know folks had some questions. If y'all want to ask me whatever the hell you want to ask me, I'm gonna try to get it out today because I don't want to talk about it no more. Like I don't want to talk about it no more. It's history. The doom and gloom is now officially over. I have to move forward to my new beginnings. Folks wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. They wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. So I had to regulate. Okay, I had to regulate and be done with it. And then of course, I had the blocks. I had the blocks. That's my middle name at this point. Traci Blocks the bitch. Yeah, that's what I do. Yes. Nice to see you too. Did you think of me drinking coffee? Honey, I can't have nothing coffee related and not think about my Super Rainbow Queen coffee sister. Come on now. That's a silly question. That's a silly question. I always think about you, girl. I could be riding down the damn street and see a damn Dunkin' Donut and you automatically gonna pop into my mind. Okay. You are definitely a part of my world now. Okay. I thought about you. Let's see. What's up, Green Queen? What's up? See, all of my folks, where's Sprinkle? Because everybody in here right now except for Sprinkle. What the hell is going on? Y'all know I got the most awesomest bars on YouTube. I say it one time, I'll repeat something another time, trigger time, whatever. It's the truth, Roof. It's the truth. I love y'all. I don't know what I would do without y'all. Shoot. Y'all know I've been going through some shit. But once I can finally get settled, y'all, you will see my face every day because that was my regular routine before I had to start putting people on punishment. Yeah, Traci always holla out Super Rainbow Queen. Of course I do. Y'all in my minds. I always shout all the eye out. Especially you too, Jeffrey. Yeah. I try to shout y'all out. Y'all have been holding me down for a long time now. So it's like everything is not perfect. It's not perfect. Okay. And I'm still transitioning and I'm still trying to work out all the kinks and all that stuff. But at least I could say I feel a sigh of relief, like a huge sigh of relief. Like I feel like a whole 100-pound weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. Okay. That's first and foremost. Second of all, it's taking a minute for me to get. I had a lot of shit, y'all. I had a lot of shit. Like I've moved a lot of shit from the trap house back, and then now it's too much shit. So I gotta consolidate. Some of the shit. But in the meantime, I had to get my room in order. I got me a little air mattress. I'm not on the floor no more. The first couple of nights I was sleeping on the floor, and my old ass cannot do the hard ass floor. Like it was messing up my back. It bruised up my right knee. So I had to get me an air mattress, and I had to throw out the thing that was given to me. It was in bad shape. So I'm not surprised that they gave me the shit that was fucked up. Because everything about that situation for the most part was fucked up. So why am I surprised? I'm not. Anywho. Yeah, so I'm still trying to get my life back in order, y'all. I'm still trying to get my life back in order. But whatever sense of normalcy that I'm supposed to have at this point, that's what's going to happen. Okay, that's what's going to happen. I need to get back to work, so I need to get me a car. I need to get whatever else that I could get organized before I officially get back to work. Oh, and Green Queen, do you know how to repot aloe vera plant? Like I literally found a whole big old huge aloe vera plant that somebody just chucked on the side of the road, and I'm like all the medicinal, it's like in my mind it's like all the medicinal properties of an aloe vera plant was like kind of going through my head. I'm like, yeah, so I brought her home. So I probably should have soaked the roots or whatever. Like I need to get a big old pot. Like I found at the Family Dollar they have a big old pot. They just, unlike what is it, Dollar Tree, I don't know if Dollar Tree has potting soil. Actually, they might have potting soil. They got so much shit in the damn Dollar Tree because it's not just a regular Dollar Tree no more. I have to see. I think it's on the bus. Like I have to get on the bus for a couple of days until I can get mobile again. But yeah, so I wanted to save the plant. Like, there's so much that you could do with an aloe vera plant, and it's a huge aloe vera plant too. Oops. Hold on one second, y'all. See, it's way easier for me to get up and down on the air mattress. Hold on, I'm gonna get this plant.
Hey.
See, this is the big piece. This is the big piece, and then there's like two little smaller piece. But this thing is huge. See? And it's got all the little roots. It's huge. It's got this a fat little piece right here in the middle. You see? So it's like I don't have a green thumb. That's your territory, Green Queen. That's literally your territory. Oh. So it's like a couple of stems that are already broken that I need to obviously cut away. But it's like, in good conscience, I couldn't just walk away from it. I couldn't. So yeah, just get the pot and soil and a big enough pot to support the plant, because it'll start having babies as long as it's taken care of. Okay, well, I mean, I don't have a green thumb. Like I told you, everybody, sorry, that glare. Yeah, I should kind of close the little thing a little bit, but anyhow. So it's a beautiful plant. Yes, thank you, Jeffrey. Yes, that is a huge. It is. It's huge. Like, so I'm sitting here walking on the side of the road. Like, I know this sounds weird, but y'all know I got my little weirdo side to me too, a little bit. I don't have a green thumb. Everybody in my family, like I said, had green thumbs. I'm sorry, that glare is bothering me. So pretty much, my mom, my grandmother, my uncles, anybody, but had that the plant would have already been potted and placed wherever it's going to be placed as this new little home. Yeah, but me, since I don't have a green thumb, I'm sitting here kind of piecemealing every day. In life right now, I'm piecemealing everything. But I'm slowly but surely trying to get it together. I am. So, but I need to get to what my little sense of normalcy is, which of course was recording every day, letting y'all know that I'm good. People don't have to keep blowing up my DM, my text, and all that stuff. Traci, where are you? You good? You all right? You living? You breathing? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just working out so much stuff. I have to work, eventually reach out to my little church lady friend too, because I know she probably think I'm tripping balls, but when I'm going through so much, y'all, and y'all have to keep in mind that Virgo tendency will kick in when it needs to kick in. Sometimes I just need space. Sometimes I just need a whole, sometimes I need a 6 month, a year woosah moment, depending on whatever's going on and depending on what's plucking my nerves at the time. Y'all know that situation most certainly was plucking the fuck out of my nerves. And for me to have to completely shut down, it's a problem. Traci don't shut down like that. Traci always in the mix. Traci always in motherfucker's face. Traci's always doing something, plucking people's nerves and whatever, because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm just supposed to. So when I shut down and you don't hear me, you don't see me, oh, that's a problem. It's a problem, but it's okay, because I had to rectify the problem. Well, my little notifications are popping up confirmation. Yeah, I had to rectify the problem. You are not going to keep shitting on a person and think that they're just going to sit there and take you shitting on that person. Nobody likes to be mistreated. Nobody likes to be treated any your way. And like I said, not just words. Nobody that's not 1,000% on Team Traci at this point is not going to be around, because you are obviously not here to serve my highest good, and you're not going to keep plucking my motherfucking nerves. Okay, I'm not putting up with that shit. No, no sir, no ma'am. Mm-hmm. So life, what always has to continue to move forward. So that's what Traci's doing, moving forward with her life, hopefully in peace. Mm-hmm. Let's see, water is good once a month, and to set it where it could get some sun. Okay, cool. It doesn't need to be watered too, because it holds a lot of water. Probably because it's a cactus, right? I mean, technically, aloe vera is a cactus, right? Like, I don't know. Like I said, in good conscience, I couldn't just walk past it. When I walked past it, going to the store, I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to get a bag so I can get this plant. And then as I was walking back, I had put too much shit in the bag, forgot about the plant. So I'm trying to take the little veggie bag things. So the big part I had to just carry in my hand by the root. The other little two small pieces I was able to, put in a little veggie bag or whatever. But I couldn't leave it. I couldn't leave it. Someone said, get that plant. I got the plant. So now I just need to pot the plant. Mm-hmm. So I think there's a big enough pot at the Family Dollar. And then I'll just have to, I don't know where I could find the pot and soil. If they don't have it, then I don't know. I guess I'll have to go to like Home Depot or something. I don't know. But something said get the plant. So I got the plant. I mean, like, is there like a energy thing to aloe vera too? Because sometimes, plants could help with that. You did the right thing. I think so, Jeffrey. Like I said, something said get the plant. So I got the plant. We're doing things different around here. So when you have a person that's life has played out the way that my life has played out, obviously for good reason, something like that means something, because it wasn't a coincidence that plant crossed my path the moment that it crossed my path for a reason. Okay, Traci is still going through an elevation process. Okay, so the people that are around moving forward, like I said, they're going to get it or they're not going to get it. And if you don't get it, it's no harm, no foul. I just need to still be mindful. I am going through my elevation process. So the people that are meant to be around are around, and the ones that are not won't be. Because I'm not putting up with no more bullshit, no more flim flam. Y'all know Traci K to you to the end of flim flam. Like, come on now. Okay. So, like I said, hopefully by next week I should be good. Hopefully I'm still trying to work the kinks out. But everything should be all right. I need to get back to what I feel is my regular routine. I have to get back to work. I have to get back to my regular recording schedule. I want to upgrade that too. So it's stuff that I need to work on. So my focus has to be the things that I need to work on for myself. And I'm finally in a position that I can do that. So like I said, this is, like I said in the title, this is truly the end of an era. Okay. That chapter is now closed. This is the beginning of a new chapter. Okay, I'm not putting up with no more bullshit. I'm 52 now. I'm not putting up with no more bullshit. And I'm not saying this will be the last time that I have to start over. I'm transitioning with as much grace as I possibly can withstand. Okay. So, like I said, there's no need to keep gossiping about me. It's no need. Because I said what I had to say. I did. I said what I had to say. 3 days later, bullshit still coming to my phone, literally disturbing my whole entire soul. I'm like, okay, fuck this shit. Like, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. That's what I had to say. Fuck it. I'm not waking up every day to this bullshit. So Big Mama had to regulate. Okay. I told my therapist months ago to finally get this person up off my back. I'm either gonna have to piss them off or hurt their feelings or both. And I feel that's what I had to do. It's not like I wanted to, because that's not who I am. That's not truly my intentions and what's in my heart. But when you're dealing with a narcissist that's very controlling, and all they do is gossip about every single person that's around them or in their little field of communication, that is a miserable soul and is not happy with anything that's going on in their life. They are an energy vampire too, so they try to siphon off the energy. And say, no, no more, no more. So I had to do what I had to do to get my peace. Sometimes you have to take your peace. And like I said, I never knew what to expect when I came to YouTube, y'all. But just with simply sharing my experiences, I've helped people. And I will continue to do so, okay? Because y'all see, I'm at 52. I ain't got everything together. I don't know exactly what the fuck I'm doing half the time. But like I said, learn from the old fool. Don't make the same bullshit ass mistakes that I make. I make some mistakes sometimes. I'm not perfect. I'm human. Okay? I'm human. But I'm trying to do better so I could be better. I'm trying. That's always the goal. That's always the goal. But again, like I said, they say the best revenge is living well. Traci plans on doing just that, and I'm not dwelling on the past. So like I said, this is the moment. If anybody has any questions or whatever, I will answer your questions after this. I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want to talk about it no more because it's like it's engulfed too much of my life, too much of my mental headspace, too much of my physical and everything else. I can't stop people from talking about me. Okay, people could take their free will and choose to be an asshole. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that at all. I'm trying to move forward with my life. That's all I'm trying to do. So, and the folks that keep blowing up my DM, I've already said the answer is no. The answer is no. That door has already been long shut. I'm not reopening that door either. Okay. I would have to be a true mental case, and that's not me. I'm not the one who's mental certified and USDA grade XYZ crazy. Yeah, that's not Traci. So we not doing that either. So hold on, I'm trying to get comfy here. So I just want y'all to know that I'm all right. It represents healing, prosperity, protection, etc. Yes. Okay, that's awesome. See, I knew something said get the plant. Did you get your package? What package? Oh, my bras. No. Like I still have to contact the people and let them know that I did not receive my bras. Like I literally just missed getting my bras that same day by like maybe 2 hours. Like I think we left out at about 10:30, and I think they arrived like about 12:30. But it wasn't the day that I had anticipated. They were delivered early, so that's why I missed out on my shipment or whatever. But like I said, I just need to let them know I did not receive my shipment. I have it in my phone. She said she opened it, which she do all the time. She knows she didn't order no bras. I sent the screenshot to her phone to let her know that they were on the way. And then literally when I sent the screenshot of the message that they sent me to say that it was delivered, and then they gonna type it in my phone. Oh yeah, I opened it because I thought it was mine. You didn't order no bras though, and it has my name. It has my name. So she's always constantly opening people's mail. That's a federal offense. That's a federal offense to open other people's mail. I don't care if it comes to your address. It doesn't have your name on it. You're not supposed to be opening people's mail or packages. Okay, and I have it in my phone. She says she opened the package, so I'm gonna let them know that I have not received my package because I did not, because she opened it. So, but that's all right, because you're gonna be a miserable ass right there by yourself with nobody there, to feed off of or to bounce that crazy energy off of or nothing. Because Tracy is done, beyond done. I said everything. I said everything I had to say. I'm not putting up with that bullshit no more. I'm not putting up with that bullshit no more. And I don't have to. Folks think that you're supposed to kiss their ass and stuff. Y'all see my nose? Y'all see my Tracy got a black people nose. Yeah, noses is my thing. It's part of my weirdo. Whatever. Anywho, you see, Tracy has a nice little fat round little button nose. But see, it's naturally brown. This ain't no paint. This ain't no makeup. Brown. Natural. Not because it's embedded between somebody's ass cheeks. Okay. My nose is the way it's supposed to be. Naturally. Mm-hmm. All the brown. Natural. That means Tracy ain't kissing nobody's ass. Yeah. Tracy's not an ass kisser. Folks trying to get my attention and they still ain't acting right. So I'm not paying it no mind. I ain't paying it no mind, for real, for real. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I had responded to like 3 different people and I was hoping that I would have got a response by now. These people with these cars take forever to respond. That's what I'm saying. I could run circles around these people. My Virgo will kick it real quick. Well, you need a car, like Oprah. You get a car, you get a car. You go. Look, these people would have the cars that they needed when they needed it to make their money, and me make my money. You feel me? Oh. Yep, that's it. Hold on, now I'm trying to get situated. Hold on 1 second. Right on the edge. Okay. I ain't trying to scare nobody when I'm trying to get coffee. But like I said, y'all, it's like I've prayed on my situation for a long time. And when you're soul searching and going through an elevation process and trying to become more spiritual and just trying to become one in one, pretty much more so with your Heavenly Father, like I am. When you got to trim the fat, you most certainly got to trim the fat. The fat had to be trimmed. Tracy's still trimming the fat. Yeah, you just got to. Not everybody is meant to go where you're going. Most people don't have a clue as to what it is that you're going through to get to where you're supposed to go. So, because they're clueless, they can't go. Okay? And I just refuse to have anybody around that's not 1000%, like I said, on Team Tracy. Okay? Y'all know I've gone through a lot. I've gone through a lot. I'm still going through stuff. I'm still going through stuff. But Tracy is still healing. I'm still healing, which means I'm not putting it with no more bullshit. When I say that, I'm not putting no more bullshit. I can't. Okay? So like I said, my ride or dies that are going to be there, they're going to be there. The ones that are not, they're going to fall off the cliff. No pun intended. But anyways, that's just what's going to happen. Okay? That's just what's going to have to happen. Life always has to continue to move forward. That's it. So, like I said, it's no hard feelings. But my thing is, though, because this is just one of the main differences between us as individuals. I don't put up with that backstabbing, betraying bullshit. My mama said you tell the truth and you live your life with integrity. So when you interact with these people that obviously were not ingrained and programmed with the same programming, when these people betray you, or if you have a problem with a person to the point that all you're going to do is talk shit about them, I'm like, okay, well, obviously you got a problem with the person. That means you eliminate that factor. You eliminate that problem. That means you don't have them around. So I had told them, and I wish I had it recorded. Lord knows, I wish I had it recorded. Because the day with Green Queen, when you on the live, like that was the second to the last bout of whatever it was, all the pent up feelings that I needed to let out. And I ain't cussing fuss, but I told them exactly how the fuck I felt. And they knew how I felt because they took it. They took it. They ain't saying nothing. But I can't hold it in no more. You know, and then one of my friends had asked me the other day, it's like, well, how did y'all manage to, to make it this far, in the friendship with all of these obstacles, obviously, that I was dealing with? I said, because a lot of it I could tune out. For the longest time, I wouldn't pay that crazy lady no mind. In my mind, like with that little girl on the plane that day, I'm having a whole out of mind experience. My mind goes somewhere else. Forever, for however long my mind need to be somewhere else. She's sitting there with the crazy and the la 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 and the barking, blah, 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 like a little chihuahua, whatever. I'm my body here, in my mind, like I could be on Saturn somewhere in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put up with that crazy. I would have to turn up. There was other factors in the house too that I would have to tune out because I just mentally, my mind can't handle it. It's like, you know why Smeagol had his good side and his bad side? Because the bad side would do all the bad stuff that the good Smeagol can't handle. It's just like with Sybil having whatever the 7, 8, 9, 10 personalities that she had. She couldn't handle reality. So that's when all the other characters popped up to help her to be able to cope with what it was that she couldn't cope with herself. Okay? But I am not the one with the mental problems. Okay? That's not Traci. Okay? Traci had a splendid family. I had three relatives my whole entire life. From the moment I lost one, a year and a half later, I lost the second one. And then a year and a half later from that point, I lost my mama. Okay? So I get sad sometimes. I do. I get sad. Okay? I have to deal with this big old ugly cruel world all by myself with no regular support. Oh, okay, I have to respond back in a minute. But yeah, so I get sad sometimes. Traci gets depressed. I don't try to claim it. I don't. Like Jake Ducey said, anything that you do not claim or you don't believe is a part of whatever it is with what you're working on, you don't claim it. And you say that is not a part of my belief system. So when she keep trying to come at me with all the crazy, that's exactly what I would do. That is not a part of my belief system. Look, and I know they would get mad as shit. I don't even care. They would tell you that is not a part of my belief system. Okay. Okay. So look. Traci got to do what Traci got to do for Traci. Like I said, this is the one time in my life that I got to be selfish and just worry about me. Hey, what's up, Constance? Welcome to the chat, dear. Yeah, so look, like I said, I got to have coffee the very next day. Like I'm trying to get my stuff together, so it's like I'm grateful, y'all. I'm so grateful that I was able to walk away from that whole situation. I can't say 100% of my sanity is still intact. I can't say that. But I will say that I know that I'm a strong and resilient person because she put me through a lot. She did. But I still came out with flying colors. No matter all the stupid, dumb stuff that she threw at me. I mean, it was a lot of stuff. It was a lot of stuff. And then you got to be careful who you messing with because you don't know.
who has gifts. You don't know who's truly in somebody's corner, even though it don't look like there's somebody in their corner. You don't know whose ancestral tribe is truly on their side, okay, in protecting their folks 1000%, 24/7. Okay, you know what I'm saying? They threw a lot at me. They did. But Tracy, a warrior woman. Hmm. I've been all right, Constance. Thank you for asking, dear. Hold on, what'd you say? Super Rainbow Queen? I can't see because of the little heart. You said you can't hear that well, but you laughing with me. Why? Is my volume down? Okay, my volume is all the way up. Yes, you're overseas, right? You're the youngin from overseas. I don't have any other constants than that have been in the chat that I'm aware of. Exactly. How have you been, sweetie? How's school? What's up, Thermont? Thank you. Uh-oh. Look, don't be messing with me. Look, I need to do a video on Trip City, y'all. I need to do a video on Trip City. Oh, I need to do a video on Planet Fitness. Ooh, Lord Jesus. When I say I need to do a video on Planet Fitness, I definitely need to do a video on Planet Fitness too. And Trip City was the one just texted me. Okay, so Trip City is not like Hire Car. They're not like Hire Car. Let me just say that. I've been good, and the heart is blocking some of my thing. I've been good in my first year of high school now. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. I'm so happy for you. That's an exciting time. I would never want to have to go back to them years myself, but it's an exciting time still, all the same. And shout out to North Carolina, other folks from North Kakalaki chiming in to your girl. Yeah, so um so that's pretty much it, y'all. Like I didn't get to send out, so some folks are not on Facebook. So, my friend that's in Texas had asked what was the purpose of them putting me on their Facebook, because they were very jealous. They were jealous. I'm getting tongue tied, y'all. They were really jealous of me in general for whatever reason. I don't know, and at this point, I don't care. But I just know it's a thing. Okay, like their community and their Facebook. Like I got like 65 people on my regular Facebook. That lets you know how much that I don't deal with Facebook, but I'm on Facebook. And like right now, I'm looking for cars and stuff for the marketplace. So that's the only reason really why I'm on Facebook, because I don't really deal with Facebook like that. Okay. Now, if I had a business and I was selling stuff or doing stuff, then I might be more active only for the business purpose, not, to be flirting around and all this stupid stuff. So she had asked, she was like, what was the purpose? Now, she'd already said I was messing with the camera. So if I was messing with the camera, how did you end up putting the footage on your Facebook? So obviously, I guess I'm assuming that I might have unplugged the camera, I guess is what they were trying to say. Because they were talking like in rhythm and rhymes, and look, I ain't got time, you know, for the Joker type stuff. Well, actually not the Joker, that was more the Riddler. It's the Riddler type shit that she was pulling out. Folks are reading this like, what the fuck what is she talking about? I don't know. She crazy. Crazy is as crazy does. I don't know crazy. Shit. I can't decipher this damn crazy Da Vinci Code. Tracy don't know crazy like that. I don't know. Shit. It don't make no sense. Girl, of course it don't make no sense. Welcome to my world. Okay? That's a good dose. That was a perfect dose of what it is that I had to deal with. Don't nobody understand that crazy shit. I don't even know if the crazy even understand the crazy shit. I don't know. Don't care. It's like my mama would say, it is no fat off of my ass. And y'all know Tracy still got a fat ass. I don't have no triple whopper no more. I got a double whopper. I still got enough junk in the truck back there to know. It ain't no fat off my ass. Okay? She's like, I'm so sorry that you had to deal with that. I was like, I know. But there's no need for you to be sorry. Okay? It's no need for nobody to feel sorry, sympathetic, empathetic, whatever. I ain't in that bullshit no more. And then the one thing that I have come to realize when you dealing with people that don't know you, I'm not saying that they didn't know me. They knew me enough, but they didn't understand me and they didn't get me. Okay? No problem. It's just this whole situation, like I said, when I was led to check up on them, didn't mean that I was supposed to move back in with them. So what was that? Tracy didn't pass a test. Okay? So until you learn the lesson, you're going to get put through the bullshit all over again. Why? Because I didn't pass the test. Fine. No problem. Like, I got it now. And I'm like, whatever it was and beyond that I was supposed to get, all of the many lessons, even going back after the whole trap house situation, all that stuff. It was many lessons that I had to learn. Many. Okay. So you were just so strong, never give up. You got this. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, look, if I had to go back to sleeping in the car, I would do that to have my peace. Okay. I have to block bitches because they don't get it. They don't get it. I don't understand why we can't still be friends because you are not my friend. That's why we cannot be friends. You don't present yourself friendly. You don't present yourself truly supportive. You don't present yourself loyal. All the things. That's why I said I want to do a whole different video. I want to do a whole separate video on friendship and the attributes that people feel that they need. Because everybody's different. The other people that she gossiped to and all that stuff, I don't know what's going on in their world, but this is a miserable soul. She's sitting in that house. She's laid up with that man that she don't like and don't want to spend no time with. She won't even have sex with the man. Like, it's crazy. But you deal with the misery that they're already dealing with on top of the other layers of stuff that's kind of going on in their world, and they still not happy. And all your only outlet is to get on the phone and gossip about people. So in spite of what Tracy going through, y'all know I blind bitches. I blind bitches. I will still continue to blind bitches with my shine. Cause she's got a darkness on her. She said it 3 times. She know that she got a darkness on her. But the thing of it is, are you gonna try to take control of your own vessel, or are you gonna allow yourself to continue to be controlled by a different vessel? That's a conscious decision that you have to make for yourself. You're taking your free will and still choosing to be led by the darkness. So whatever it is about Tracy that fucks with your demons and your darkness and your gossip and manipulating all the shit, the delusion in your mind, all them fucking demons that you got up in here kind of fighting for who wants to be up front first. I'm looking for it. This phone is different. Where's my other phone? Trying to make a point. I'm trying to make a point and I'm fucking it up. But that's all right. This Tracy. See, you blinded. You blinded, bitch. You blinded. Blinded. This
This Tracy blinding your ass, okay? That's what I'll do. That's what Tracy do. Can you see? No, you can't see. Why? Because I'm blinding the bitches. I'm blinding the bitches. Okay? So I will continue to shine all of my Tracy light on all of the darkness. Okay? Yeah. Not gonna keep getting on my nerves. No. No, ma'am. No, sir. We not doing that. Mm-mm. I mean, it was a long time coming. And then, because, you know, they are a control freak on top of their narcissistic ways. They want to sit there and the last little, even like the day, you know, the actual day that I was trying to move the last little bit of my stuff. I had tried to talk to them the night before. The boy was having an issue with the phone. She was engulfed in the issue with the phone. I made dinner. I wasn't planning on making dinner, but I was hungry. So when Tracy hungry, that is definitely the motivation for Tracy to get up and cook. Okay, so I went and I made dinner, took them food and all the stuff. They still farting around with the phone. I'm like, okay, fine. So I literally text like about three. When I have stuff to do, that's when my Virgo definitely kicks in because it's like I have things that I have to do. Like I don't have time to sit idle and all that stuff. I have things that I have to do, and I didn't have the money to take care of the shit that I needed to take care of. So I had sent a message that they did not respond to. So I would say like about 7:30, I had actually FaceTime him. I don't. Tracy's not a person. This is my FaceTiming. This is the majority of my talking because I don't really talk on the telephone much, and I don't do the FaceTiming. Like I will honestly, I will be completely honest. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in the dip. I'm in the dip. My ex was the only time that I started video chatting. Now we would video chat a little bit here and there, and my other friend that was from Baltimore, sometimes we would video chat too. Like she's more involved in her life right now and all that stuff. I really try not to bother her unless I really need something. Those are the only times that I really would video chat. I'm not a video chat person. Okay, y'all see what the fuck I look like. Okay, even like with the whole little dating stuff, it's annoying because he would tell you too. I never sent him no pictures. I never sent him no pictures. He knew I was light skinned and full figured. That's it. He didn't know exactly what the fuck I looked like until the day that I went to go see him. And his eyes lit up because he was happy because he all up in all this. Yeah, which most people, I get you with all this. Anywho, because we got children in the chat, you know, that was a thing. Because I was in Western Maryland, he was in Baltimore. He was like, I can't physically be there with you, but I want to see your face. I'm like, okay, fine. So then that's when Tracy started video chatting. Okay, since then, it is no need. I am not chopped liver. Y'all see exactly what the fuck I look like. I'm not sending out a million pictures for the picture pimps that still feel that they need to have a million pictures. What are you gonna see in the 100th picture of the same person in a different hairdo, different outfit on a different day? What are you gonna see that you didn't see in the very first picture that they sent you? And I don't want to send out pictures because I didn't have to do it before. I ain't fooling with that foolishness. That's what I'm saying. Moving forward, Tracy not putting up with no more the flim flam because that's why I'm here in the first place. And the flim flam ain't putting up with that flim flam bullshit no more. And I ain't sending out a whole bunch of pictures. And then this is another thing that get on my nerves. So that's what I'm saying. It's like I need to do a video about Planet Fitness. I need to do a video. I need to write it down before I forget. Well, I'm thinking about it. Where's my little notebook? Trip City. That's what it was. Hold on. So I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna write it down because Tracy, an old bird. I gotta write stuff down so I don't forget. Let's see. I'm not trying to fall off the edge of this bed. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I was trying to see what y'all were saying. Yes, Baltimore. Okay, I'll check up.
On you later. Bye, girl. And don't forget, you got people who love you. Thank you, Constance. I appreciate you, sweetie. And I know it. What's up, Mike? Yeah, folks still be straight wilding in Baltimore for sure. Lord knows. All right, hold on. Let me write this down. Like I said, I don't want to forget. I need to do a video on Planet Fitness and that bullshit. Trip City and that bullshit. Yeah, and that the whole. I'm not sending out. I'm not sending out 100 pictures. Like that's why I hate the whole online dating stuff. I want to be able to meet somebody organically for real. You know, like when the gentleman had bought me coffee that morning, that would strike up a whole conversation. If you trying to get my attention, or you gonna give me some free coffee, you got my attention. What's up? Okay, shoot. It was that happened twice. It was a younger dude and an older dude that had bought me coffee before at the Royal Farms. So if you trying to get my attention, that's a way to get my attention. What's it? What's it? Like you got my attention. Like they have a whole seating area in my little favorite Royal Farms that I like to go to and get my coffee. Let's go cop a squat and have a little powwow session. Like what's that? Thank you for the coffee. Now you have what is it? The little heart is blocking. Now you have to be yourself. Exactly, honey. I look. Tracy don't know how to be no other way but myself. And see, I feel that that's part of the problem too. Like I'm a force to be reckoned with, okay? But in general, I'm normally a happy person. I'm a bubbly person. Most certainly a sassy person. Like I got all these layers to my personality that don't match with what I was dealing with. Okay, fine, no problem. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make me a bad person. But see, the things that you choose to do are the things that Tracy don't choose to do. So initially, when the whole situation got started, we trauma bonded because I lost my mom too soon. She was raised by her grandmother. She lost her grandmother too soon. I'm not referring to that lady as her mother because to her it was her mother, but it technically was her grandmother. And I feel like it was a true disservice that she was raised by her grandmother and not her mother because she has way too many of them old lady grandma ways, and then she looked down upon things that I did with my mother. But my mother, my actual mother, and my best friend. Okay, so of course the dynamic is going to be different. It's going to be different. But don't hate on me because I'm a nice person. Don't hate on me because I do truly want to be in a loving, committed relationship with whoever the good Lord means for my husband to be when he presents him. Okay, don't hate on me because if I want to have a drink, I want to have a drink. Don't hate on me if I want to have my herbal essence. I will smoke whatever the fuck I want to smoke. I'm grown. Don't hate on me because I want to have fun and live the rest of my life to the best of my ability. Because, like I said, the little mantra that I had created for myself is my next 50 years is going to be even better than my first and even more awesome. So I can't do all that. I can't do all that when I have this sour puss, you a whole rotten apple, constantly. You a hating ass hoe. That's what my mama referred to them bitches that I used to deal with at the fucking when I worked at the stadium. There wasn't nothing but some hating ass hoes. She a hating asshole. This bitch has been talking shit about me behind my back for 10 years. Why though? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? Because I'm blinding you. I'm blinding you with my light on all of your darkness. Okay. Keep being a hating asshole. Cause like my mama said, they say Missouri is the show me state. I'ma show you. I'ma show you. Okay, you want to talk about it, bitch? Because I said don't talk about me. Keep my name out your mouth because I pray for justice all day, every day. And I will pray that all the locusts, all the international bugs, domestic bugs, the bugs underground, the earthworms, everything, and Mickey and Minnie end up in your bed. Like, don't play with me. Like, for real, don't play with me, don't play with me, don't play with me. Like, ooh, I'm truly, truly in this elevation process. And I'm still learning and everything while I'm going, but I'm still divinely protected too. Stop fucking with me. Okay? Yeah, you didn't learn, but I told you. You stole my money multiple times. And if you didn't do it, the folks in the house did it. And that, you don't fuck with black people money. And I put it with all the other bullshit. So I don't care the lies and your delusion that, like I said, that you conjure up in your crazy ass mind. I know what the reality of the situation is. You took for me more than once. How dare you? So now you know what it feels like to have somebody around that you trust and they betray said trust. I don't trust you. I can't have you around me no more. We are not friends. That's why you got blocked. That's why you're gonna have your little minions, and whenever you watch and when your little minions watching all that stuff, grandma and God only knows who else. I'm gonna give you something to watch. I'm gonna give you something to talk about. Because I have to continue to live my life for myself, and everything needs to continue to move forward. You're not supposed to be around me. And that lady didn't give you no money because she wasn't supposed to. Karma is a beast. And I don't care if it takes a day, a week, a month, 10 years, 20 years. When the karma is meant to be served, it will be served. And trust and believe they are dealing with karma. Lots of it. Confirmation. Confirmation. Shout out to Lena Likes Tarot. She's my favorite tarot reader, y'all. Yeah. So once I get mobile and I can get these bills caught up, Tracy's getting on the road, okay? I got folks to see. I got shit to do. I got food to eat that I haven't tried before. I got shit that I want to do, okay? Tracy's not going to be sitting idle. Y'all know Tracy don't sit idle. Tracy got to be out in these streets. Tracy don't have no money unless she's out in these streets, okay? So I have more of Baltimore to see. My folks trying to get me to go to DC. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't got to that point yet. I don't know. I might. We'll see. I have to go visit one of my friends. So for that reason, I will go back home. Other than that, Tracy been chilling in Baltimore. Okay. Yeah. But when I say this is the end of an era, y'all, this is definitely the end of an era. Okay. It's the end of an era. It's like I can't deal with the toxicity and the negativity and the drama and the chaos and just everything negative that always seems to be swirling around certain people. Like I truly feel like I'm the Jedi Knight and they over there working with Darth Vader. That's what it feels like. All the funny taken out of it. That's exactly what it feels like. So it's no more. It's no more. And then at the end, they wanted to play all the little games to kind of prevent me from leaving because they know I didn't have the money. And in the car at the same time became an issue. When I say my mama that's not in the grave, this lady, from the moment that her biological child did DoorDash, she was like, oh, you can use my car to DoorDash. And I always said no. I always said no. But then the one time when I needed to do it, it became a problem like I knew that it always would. Okay. The last time we had a whole conversation about it, like I said, with the delusion, we don't know for a fact if there actually is an issue. We know if there's an issue. We don't know if there's an actual tumor. I don't know because I didn't see it in black and white. They do stuff because they're starving for attention. The biological girl's not there no more. The best friend from 30 plus years not there no more. And she literally called her about a month or so ago. And I'm like, wait a minute, because that threw me off. I'm like, oh, y'all are not talking. So why did you call her? So what did she say? You know we're not talking. Why are you calling me? Click. Exactly. She did what she was supposed to do because she knew she wasn't supposed to be calling. See, that's why Tracy blocks bitches. And I normally change my telephone number because when you change the telephone number, and the folks will tell you,
They would tell you, my ex could tell you, the folks that had been around long enough to know could tell you, I blocks and I change the numbers because when I don't want to be bothered no more, you can't mess with me when I don't want to be bothered no more. You can't call my phone. She better than me because I wouldn't even answer the motherfucker phone. Her ass would have been blocked. It would not have came through. She would have had to leave a voicemail. So when you change your telephone number 20 times in 20 years, if you have to, when you block bitches, then you don't have to be submitted to that bullshit if you don't want to. Because you're not going to keep force feeding me, CC, with the bullshit. I don't have nothing to do with your delusion in your mind that you conjure up, CC. Okay? Or you compare me to, yes. And then, oh my God, y'all, oh my God. I was listening to another reader because she just started randomly popping up in my phone. So I feel like it was meant for me to see and hear the things that the lady was having to say. Why did she brought up the whole autism thing? I was like, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Not everybody is meant to procreate. Okay? hmm Especially when you're already crazy and you dealing with somebody that crazy. You know they crazy. Okay, that's not a text that time. Yeah, so don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Leave me the fuck alone. I'll leave you alone. I ain't gonna bother you no more. And then, they wanna be all up in my business and asking folks about my business, and they're not supposed to be asking about my business. Not everything is about you. Like my mama used to tell me, I was born and raised an only child. My mama used to tell me all the time that the world don't revolve around your fat ass. And I had to tell them that too, because it's the truth. The world don't revolve around your fat ass either. So it was a nice long, it was a book. It was on Facebook. So it was a book probably like this long. hmm I had to write out a whole book. And like I said, when I had to block the nigga from a couple weeks before, I wasn't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. But when you keep getting on my motherfucking nerves, you ain't doing not one thing to help me knowing what I'm going through. And then all you keep doing is getting on my motherfucking nerves. Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna continue to let that happen. You won't get the hint. And I gave you more than ample opportunities to do the shit different, and you still choose to be an asshole and get on my motherfucking nerves. So yeah, block, you get blocked. So this one, like I told the therapist, I'm gonna have to piss them the fuck off, hurt their feelings, or both. I feel that I did both. Because you're not gonna keep shitting on me and thinking that I'm gonna take the bullshit. Because I'm not gonna do it. Exactly. Y'all know I'm a realist through and through, 1,000%. You're not gonna steal from me no more. I'm not gonna allow you and your special needs children to be rude and disrespectful to me anymore. I said everything that I needed to say was in that book. Like I said, the message, it was like a book. It literally was like a book. Yeah, okay. They ain't acting right. So I ain't responding right now. Because they too were getting on my nerves. Tracy need to be loved up on right now. No bullshit. Either you gonna come correct or I'm still gonna be chilling by myself. Plain and simple. Okay, y'all looking? Okay, I know the glare is bad. But see, it starts. I'm still scrolling. It was a book. And I'm sorry because the glare, another light. Hold on. Let's do it like this. That's the top part. And then right here is the bottom. Yeah. So I typed out all this shit because they were getting on my fucking nerves. Like, It had been 3 days. Each day, it's some more bullshit. Like I woke up to more bullshit. Mm-mm. We're not gonna play that game. They try to say that I took something that I know I didn't take. So I said I didn't take it. Okay. They just trying to put something on me that I guess they feel that they could get something else out of me. No. Mm-mm. 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 It started with them taking my severance check from that fabrication job that I had, my very last job in Cumberland all them years ago. It started with that. And I never said nothing. I never said nothing about it except for asking, did my check come yet? Did my check come yet? Did my check come yet? Because I hadn't moved out of Cumberland yet. But I was always hanging out at her house because I had an issue with the mice and stuff. And my slumlord landlord at the time wasn't doing nothing. I had to pay the exterminator. I did. I had to pay and took the money off my rent and all that stuff because he wasn't doing nothing about the rodents. And I still had the damn rodents in my house. So I would come down here all the time to hang out because you could hear them scratching in the wall. I couldn't sleep. I didn't feel comfortable in my own space where I was paying rent. Like Mickey and Minnie literally took over my whole damn apartment. So it started with that from 2020 because that was my last job. And that job was the last job that I had right before the pandemic happened. So I got furloughed from that job because that was the beginning of the pandemic. It started with that. So at that moment, that's when I don't trust you no more because you stole from me, and I'm sitting here trying to talk to my cousin. She want to be all up in my business. She don't agree. Fine, you don't have to agree. I'm trying to tell you what happened. You don't have to agree. This was my situation with my folks. You don't have to agree. No problem. Okay? So it started with that in 2020. This is literally 6 years later. I was furloughed from that job on February 23rd, okay, of 2020. This was exactly 6 years ago. February 23rd of 2020 is when I got furloughed from that job. Okay, so fast forward when grandma was in the house and the Muslim dude was in the house that she tried to pit me out to that didn't have no money. Yeah, you heard what I said. Anywho, grandma said that wasn't the first time she heard that. Anywho, so my weed. What happened to my weed? I found a cute little tin. Oh, Green Queen. I just found the tin. It's the purple tin. I had to find it. I think I put it in one of the drawers or whatever. I showed you the little pink one, but I found the little purple one. It's like pink and purple. So this tin the first tin that I got was a little wider tin, right? And I call it a tin because it reminds me of the metal school boxes that we used to have back in the day. I know I'm telling my age, but I'm a Gen Zer, y'all, so I know I'm telling my age. But anywho, so my tin was a little bit wider. It was probably like this wide, and it had all the cute little marijuana leaves on it, and it was like three different shades of green or whatever. It was cute. So when they were getting on my nerves, and I had left and went to the hotel, and I was in the hotel for 2 whole weeks. Yes, I was in the hotel for 2 whole weeks, and she wanted to know where I was. I said, I'm fine, leave me alone. And I was gone for 2 weeks. I do that when I need a whole mental reset, woosah moment. I will go and do that as long as I have the money. So of course, grandma was like, well, she was confirmation. Grandma, she kept talking to grandma, wondering where I was. And because she knew I was in the hotel, she didn't know where the money came from. It's not for you to know where my money come from. It's none of your business. If I want to spend the night, what they say? If I want, damn it, come on, Tracy. If I want to take a guy home with me tonight, it's none of your business. And if she want to be a freak and selling on the weekend, it's none of your business. Okay? So she was worried about where my money came from. So she finally asked, once I had came back, oh, that was wrong. You shouldn't have left him and gone 2 whole weeks. I was worried about you trying to get the big boy all up in the mix. Oh, mom was really worried about you. I don't hear that shit. I don't hear that shit. She didn't know where I was. She didn't know where the money came from. And she couldn't control none of the shit that I was doing, who I was doing it with, or anything else. That was the problem. That was the problem. You're not my mother. I'm grown, just like you. We born the same exact year. You cannot be my mother.
You don't have the best track record of being a mother, anyways. None of your kids fuck with you except for the two that are right there with you. That speaks volumes. Try to see what y'all said. You're back, Jeffrey. Okay, back, Jeffrey. Yeah, grandma was nosy. But grandma was just like her. They sit on their ass and collect a check every day. Tracy still got to get up her fat ass and go to work in order to make the money that I need to pay my bills. So when I had said that to her, when she purposely came in there fucking with me that day, had grandma on the phone. I know she had grandma on the phone because she's like, hold on. I should have recorded too, but fine, whatever, whatever. You say what you need to say because I said what I need to say. Grandma most certainly was part of the problem for Tracy, but it's not part of the problem for her. She said initially, when we started talking to the therapist, she said we needed to have a more effective way to communicate. That's why I had agreed to start working with the therapist because he's a boy therapist. He knows her too. They've been working together long enough. I was always in and out, so we never worked together one on one until now. Then she tried to flip the script and say, oh, well, I felt that you needed help with your whole little grief process. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me, Miss Crazy Lady. You are not my doctor. You are not my nurse. You are not my psychologist, psychiatrist. I don't need you to assume anything about what's going on with my grief process. Tracy is fine in that department, okay? Yes, for a long time, I didn't want to celebrate Christmas because it took me a long time to 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 get over the fact that my folks are not going to be there anymore. So that's why I didn't want to celebrate Christmas no more. But I'm good, okay? I decorated my little room when I was still in the hotel room. That's you that still has that problem. You're seeking out motherly figures, in people that you want to make a surrogate mother for. That's you that still has the grief process issue, not me. I'm good. If I had my own place, my shit from head to toe, ceiling to floor would have been decorated in all the Christmas that I could find. That's you with the problem. You don't have no ounce of Christmas going on in your house. You go to the daughter house, you know it's Christmas. When you in her house, it's the regular shit. So that's you with that problem, not Tracy. So don't try to deflect and put your issues off on me when I'm good. I'm soul searching. I am healing. I am doing the work to make the shit better so I can do bigger and better and not still be stuck. You're stuck. And I'm learning how to let go more so than what I already did. I'm still trimming the fat. Tracy's still trimming the fat. So don't deflect and put your bullshit off on me. That's not my shit. That's your shit. But guess what? The man that didn't have no faith in Tracy was singing my praises. Okay, I didn't even see him. I haven't talked to him except for when he had popped up in the house a couple weeks ago. That was the only time I have talked to him in like at least 3 weeks. He was singing my praises and was so proud of me that the shit that Tracy said out of her mouth, I made happen. In spite of all the bullshit, in spite of her playing around with the car. And then, even like I said, that morning, I had asked her, I had sent her a text, can I use the car one last time, which would have released up because I would have had to take all them 14 boxes and the 3, 4 bags that I had. I would have had to take them up the steps all by myself. But whatever. I had to fill up the car all by myself the time before that. If I had to do it with all them boxes too, which a couple of them were heavy as shit, Tracy, a warrior woman, it might have took me 3, 4, 5 hours. I would have got the shit done. Okay? Because that's what Tracy do. Tracy a regulated. Tracy handles the shit when the shit need to get handled. In spite of all the bullshit and the gossiping and the games and the lies and the manipulation, in spite of all of that, I would have got it done because that's what Tracy do. Okay, I don't sit on my ass. Okay, I gets the shit done when I need to get it done. So she gonna still play the bullshit ass game. So I went through my phone and I had called my friend, and we get along 1 minute, we don't get along. He get on my nerves, I get on his nerves. He cuss me out, I cuss him out. I block him, but then he needed me to call him. So then he left a message on my YouTube. So I had to call him. I'm like, look, I hate to have to ask you. He stop saying that. Look, I hate to have to ask you. That's why you got blocked the last time from the last time I had to borrow some money. It's the reality of the situation. He know I love him. He love me too. But this is what we go through. This is what we go through. So I had to ask him. The mover wanted $100. Okay, I had to pay more last time because he had his helper with her. This time he was moving the stuff in his truck. He was by himself. He wanted $100. I'm like, okay, fine. So I had to ask him. I didn't want to, but I had to ask him. So in spite of all the bullshit and the games, this heifer gonna sit there and tell me that her husband didn't want her to allow me to drive her car no more. Since when? It pissed me the fuck off. It did. Because here again, she's trying to be controlling. Yeah, she could say no. And she said no. She didn't let me drive the car. But in spite of the bullshit, despite of her lies, despite of her games, guess what? My friend sent me the money, and that's how I was able to get my shit moved. The first time, the week before, the Saturday before, I moved 3/4 of my shit about that house. Didn't nobody know I moved shit. The kids were asleep. She was asleep in the apartment next door. Tracy and the two movers got 3/4 of my shit out of that house. Didn't nobody know. Not even the lady upstairs. She could see everything because she on the third floor. Even she didn't even know I had moved my shit out. When you talk about that some stellar ninja shit, Tracy did some stellar ninja shit. Patting myself on the back for that one. And then a week later, you still didn't know that I had moved the rest of my shit up out the house until you sit up there and post a little ring light camera footage on your fucking Facebook that everybody was laughing their ass off at. Because it was funny as shit. Why the fuck are you gonna sit there and put that? Bitch, I'm gone. You just showing them I'm gone. I'm not putting up with your bullshit no more. I'm not putting up with your crazy no more. I ain't putting up with your lies no more. I ain't putting up with y'all stealing my shit. My $110 worth, my 10 was $10. My weed, I had $100 worth of weed in that $10 10. That's $110 of my weed that disappeared. So I'm thinking grandma took it because I didn't know grandma had smoked. Grandma went outside one day when the whole house was empty. She went outside to smoke. Oh, now you smoke? What the fuck happened to my $110 worth of 10 in weed? And then I had $200 in cash too, also disappeared. Oh, your ex probably took that. No, because I was real strategic with hiding the shit to make sure that it didn't get stolen. Which the shit that he stole from me, because he took the money and didn't put it where it was supposed to go. So to me, that is stealing. But he didn't officially take anything out of my purse or anything like that when I was around him. Okay. But my $200 in cash, once I came back to the house, just like once I came back from that hotel, I had my weed. As soon as I come back to the house, my shit disappeared. As soon as I come back from the trap house, my $200 in cash disappeared. I didn't take it. I didn't use it. And then the fat little nigga always talking shit because he's like, oh, I don't help people for free, blah, 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 blah. Well, the money that I was going to use, I bought them Popeyes for dinner and I was going to give them $40 in cash piece. But my $200 disappeared. It never reappeared. And nobody, not ever once, made no attempts whatsoever to try to replace my shit. So that's stealing. $700. $100. That's $800. $200. That's $1,000. In 6 years that had disappeared in your house. And I'm not supposed to feel no kind of way. I'm not supposed to say, this is the thing. This is the irony in the situation, right? This heifer has been talking shit for 10 years. I ain't do nothing. But if you had a problem with anything that I do or how I say, move, whatever, then you shouldn't have me around. That's on you. I wouldn't have you around if I had them issues. That's the difference, like I said, between me and them. Fine, no problem. Okay? But when I'm telling you, when I told you the little nigga snapped at me, oh, you just told me about, no, bitch. See, that's what I'm saying. I ain't got time to deal with this and the delusions, all this shit. I told you the moment that it happened. And I said, don't do that because I snap back. I don't care who you are. That's why I ain't talk to him. I ain't fool with him. I would let him do his little thing. Okay? Because Tracy will snap back. I most certainly will snap back. Okay? And then when this whole thing popped up, when he was being mad, rude, and disrespectful, oh, she didn't think that he was being mad, rude, and disrespectful. Okay. I mentioned to the therapist.
Did he say that that was rude or disrespectful? Well, yeah, that kind of sounds disrespectful. So why is it two people think that what happened based upon what he heard had happened sounded like it was rudeness and disrespect? But because what, that's your child, you don't think that they were being rude and disrespectful? You had to marinate on it. That gear was churning for like a whole 24 hours. They didn't say nothing about it. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing because I knew how fucked up the situation was. I ain't say nothing. I was letting them say something if they felt that they need to say something. So, and they have a problem with my YouTube. All of they folks are people that have been on their Facebook for years, but that's people that are connected to your Facebook. My shit go out worldwide. I think that's another reason why, because again, the little tarot readers have been saying that all of their darkness is going to come to light. The truth will be told. The truth has always been told. It's just at this point, I don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about me. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your kids. I don't give a fuck about that house. I don't give a fuck. For one of the cats, the boy cat was really getting on my nerves. That man did something to that cat. Them cats came back into that house, and that boy was stuck up underneath the bed. That's why I couldn't close the door, even with the food not being in the house. He did something. Oh, he's scared of her. No, I know better. The girl cat was fine. The boy cat was not the same. Mm-hmm. So, yes, he was getting on my nerves, but he traumatized. So I'll give him a pass on that. But other than that, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You don't just sit there, talk shit, and get on my nerves and think that I'm gonna have to take the shit. I don't have to. Whatever. Hey, my baby, how you doing this afternoon? I love you. Hey, Seneca. Everybody. Yes, yes. Please double tap, like this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Cause y'all, I'm gonna be back on here like I was. Tracy was on here on a regular day. Sometimes I come on here 2, 3, 4 times. I had did an 8 hour live. I had did a 10 hour live after the 8 hour live. Look, I'm not in the algorithm no more. But it's time for Tracy to get back in the algorithm. And like I said, after today, I don't really have no reason to talk about this shit no more. Cause it's what? In my rear view. This is my rear view. And that shit is back there. Yeah. I don't have to put up with that shit no more. They didn't care about your belongings. Look, that is correct. They didn't care about my belongings. They didn't care about my feelings. You know, I have literally, I have literally cleaned up behind that lazy, crazy lady and her lazy ass kids for 10 years. When they were still in Cumberland, they had their washing, like their laundry room was right there in the kitchen. So I'm a Virgo. I'm coming into the kitchen. I'm trying to cook some food. And all these dirty ass clothes are always hanging out the damn door and shit. Like you can't even close the door. And so many motherfucking clothes hanging out and stuff. So I'm like, okay, fine. Let me go ahead and put the clothes in the dryer that need to be in the dryer. Let me put these clothes in the washing machine so I can shut this door because it's nasty. These dirty clothes over here in your same space where you gotta cook and eat. So I ain't never got paid. I ain't never got paid not one time. But you expect me to be your caregiver. Like I don't like going to the hospital. I don't do well with emergency situations. I lost my pop in the hospital. Like I've repeated this to you several times. But you expect me to do all that stuff. We are not friends. You're not gonna treat me like shit and think that I'm gonna do all these things. I don't get paid. Have the little girl go with you. She at least get paid. I ain't never got paid. And then the other people that got paid never did nothing in the house. They don't never come cook nothing. They don't clean nothing. They never do nothing but see Tracy, dumbass, come up in here, being Tracy, doing all her little Tracyisms. Tracy tried to be helpful. I know that you sick. Your kids don't even think that you sick. Everybody just know that you really truly sick in the head more than physically sick. That's what the world sees. That's what we know. I don't care about the other shit. You don't care about my shit. I don't care about your shit. And like I said, I had to put all of that. That's why you see that long. I wrote a book. I wrote a whole book. I am so happy. Hold on, I can't see that you're gone from them. That was an answer from God, Tracy. Now you have the time you need to get money. Exactly.
Hey, beautiful queen, the apple in my eyes. What's up, Mr. Parker? What's up? You a good person, honey? I try to be, Mr. Turner. I try to be. Tracy is truly the apple from Tracy Mama Tree. So all the things that I do, included I talk about my mama all the time because yes, I miss my mama. Okay, I do, but I've still moved on from that whole little situation, and still I'm trying to find the best version of myself now that my family is not here. Unlike some other folks, they ain't working on their little stuff, but Tracy's constantly working on her stuff. And I will still continue to try to be a good person, and I will still try to help people. Like, I don't care. I don't have 5, 6, 7, 10 degrees plastered on my wall, but I can leave this earth at the end of the day with no degrees, knowing that Tracy was a good person and try to be good to other people and try to be as helpful as I possibly can, because that's what my mama did. And I would be fine leaving the earth just like that. Then with the shit that they think that I should have been doing, because who are you? You ain't my mama. And I don't care. And you're not going to sit up there and shit on me and talk shit about me constantly. This lady has been talking shit about me since day one. Her dude said, I need you to sit down and have a heart to heart with this lady because when you are not around, all she does is talk shit about you. That was day one. Mama said, the shit that start bad and bad. This shit started bad, so it most certainly ended bad. But it's over. Gavel slam. Over. Dead. And that's just exactly how the fuck I feel. You can't shit on somebody and think that they're still going to be there for you. Every time she would come in the room, you could see it in my face. My whole soul is disturbed. What the fuck are you doing over here? Why you bothering me? What you want? Why you over here? You had a whole apartment to yourself all day, every day, and you over here bothering me. Okay, so Tracy has officially made it to her new beginnings. Nothing is perfect, but all I can do is continue to try to work on everything to make it better. That's all that I can do. I'm not expecting perfection, but I most certainly need things to be better. And they will be better. They already are better. And life will continue to move forward from there. God brought you back to show you something because I could tell it was meant for you to see what was real. Okay, so Jeffrey, I'm glad that you mentioned that. So, yes, I feel that is true. Why? Because God had already shut the door 2 times. Okay? I had walked away the first time, I was gone for a whole year. When I walked away the second time, I was gone for 2 whole years. So when the biological daughter had left, that was within that 2 year time frame, but Tracy wasn't there. When the other best friend from 3+ years had left, again, that was in that same 2 year time frame. I came back after that, right? I came back after that. So, like I said, that was a test. It was a test. And I failed the test, okay? Because I was brought back to check, literally just check up on them to make sure they're all right. And I allowed her to suck me back in. I was supposed to check up on them, not move back in. So, like I said, I failed the test. So, I feel because I prayed on the situation long enough to know that he was closing this door for the final time and making sure that once the door is closed, I wasn't going to do anything to reopen the door. Do you understand what I mean? Like with that whole little thing with the white girl on my birthday, when she was like, oh, I don't understand why we can't be friends if we don't live underneath the same roof and blah, blah, blah. Because you're not meant to be my friend. That's why. But whatever. It's a thing for you and I need it not to be a thing. Okay, fine. No problem. So I prayed on it. Okay, I prayed on it. And it took a couple of days for the truth to come out. So what came out? The whole situation with my birthday. And everybody know what happened for my birthday. So you can't tell me that you want to be my friend, but you're going to treat me like shit even on my birthday. To me, that was a hard no. That was a hard no from spirit. Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a minute for him to reveal the answers, but the answer was most certainly revealed. We are not meant to be friends. You are not my friend. You're not going to shit on me, talk shit, and all this other shit, and think that I'm still going to be there and give a shit, because I don't give two fucks no more. You don't give a fuck about me. I don't give a fuck about you. Like I said, you dead to me. That's what I said. I said it. I said it. And I meant it. You have done nothing. Like, I feel like you could take all the damn Disney villains and put them all together in one. That's her, and pretty much that's how she treated me. That's how it feels. You don't give a fuck about me, I don't give a fuck about you. Plain and simple. And it's horrible that it has to be that way, but sometimes it takes an extreme situation for folks to get the hint. When you mean business, sometimes it takes an extreme for them to understand that you mean the business and all the business. Come on, give it to you real good. I gave you all the business. You're not gonna steal from me no more. I'm not putting up with your lies and bullshit no more. I'm not gonna allow you or your kids to be rude and disrespectful to me while I say what the fuck I had to say. And that's exactly what the fuck that I meant. But you was feeling something and you thought something has changed. She ain't never gonna change. A narcissist is never gonna change, honey. A narcissist doesn't have it in them to change. They don't think that there's anything wrong with them. That's the part of the problem. Yes, it was the time your birthday came. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I did, honey. I did. It's been almost a whole week. Today is what, Friday? Yeah, tomorrow will be a whole week. I finally moved out last Saturday. Thank you, Jesus. So when they say that you got to show your gratitude, I am truly grateful because the good Lord brought me up out of that house of horror. That's what I said. The house of horrors, house of horror, whatever house of horror, whatever. He delivered me from that crazy house. Okay. Not with all of my sanity, but at least with enough of it still intact. Okay. hmm I'm grateful that I did not have to literally spaz out and kirk out on nobody, because that final morning, ooh, was when everything came to a head, and with the lies and that bullshit and the games and all that shit. That was when I had held it together up until that point. I felt it. Just that little flame was getting bigger. And I'm like, no, Tracy, like, you've made it this far. Do not give her the satisfaction. You know she a liar. You know she a master manipulator. You know she a gossiper. You know all these things. These are not things that you don't know. Again, she's trying to control the situation, which she did. She didn't want me to drive the car. I didn't drive the car. Okay. So then my friend came through and helped me. So now I have to pay them back, and then, like I said, I still gotta get the money together to get this car, but I have to get back to work. So I'm working on that. But one monkey don't stop no show. She did everything in her power to try to fuck my everything up. I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. That's this one right here. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, y'all, for all the folks that have literally supported me from day one, including up until now, the two main things that I try to encourage people to do and be that come through to watch my videos. I'm here to stop the flim flam. They too were trying to flim flam me. And Tracy was like Family Feud. Eh, eh. 3 strikes and you're out, even in baseball. Eh. And learn from the old fool. At 52, I still make mistakes, but I try to encourage you, learn from my mistakes and don't try to repeat the same mistake. Those are the two things that I try to encourage people to do that come through to watch my videos. So there you go. We ain't putting up with no flam bullshit over here. We ain't doing that. It's not that type of party around here. Mm-mm. No, sir. No, ma'am.
And this in Baltimore. Yes. Mm-hmm. She in the county. So it wasn't in the city, but in the county. That was some Baltimore County bullshit. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, sorry, y'all. My feet are cold. Ooh. And I'm in the dip. So does anybody have any questions? Because if not, then I need to see what I can do with my little aloe vera plant, because I'm gonna try to save my little aloe vera plant. I mean, but it's good to get it out too. It's good to get it out because, like I said, this is a done deal. Done deal. It's like literally a week later, and for the first 3 days, it's like I was waking up to more bullshit and messages and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not putting up with this shit. So I said what I had to say, and then they got blizzardy blocked because they have to. And they're like, oh, you're the only one that no. Traci was the first bitch. Traci the leader. Traci was the first bitch to start the blocking shit. I most certainly wasn't the last either, because the daughter and the other best friend did the same thing. So I was just the first bitch. That's all. So, but it's a done deal now. It's a done deal. Like I said, y'all, after this, is no reason. Is no, unless it happens to pop up, which I hope that it don't, because there's not really any reason why I just foresee that anything would pop up. But I mean, CC pop up sometimes. I mean, I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized based upon the motherfuckers that always did me wrong in some shape, form, or fashion. I try not to let it sit with me, but sometimes it does. And sometimes it might pop up. But I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to have it pop up on purpose or anything like that. I'm trying to get back in this algorithm because, it's other stuff that I'm trying to do. Like, once I'm mobile, I can do my little, I want to try the little food stuff, and I can take y'all with me. I want to try different coffee stuff. I want to try different sweet stuff. I want to do the fat shit. Traci do fat shit. I want to do more fat shit. I wasn't able to do nothing. And people trying to control where I can go and all this stuff, and blowing up my phone if I'm not back at a certain time and all this stuff. I'm like, I ain't got time for this shit. Like, to Philly to get me a cheesesteak. Like, I should be able to do that. Okay? Philly ain't that far from Baltimore. I can hop on the road, go get me a cheesesteak, and come back. I want to do that fat shit. I want to do it. I want to go see my folks. Okay, you subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate you, Mike. So that's pretty much it, y'all. Like, so a lady had did a review on the GM. It's the G&M restaurant. It's right there by the airport. Like, some of my old co-workers used to order from there all the time. I never ate from there, but the last time that I actually went up in there to pick up food, because like they have like a separate area where you go to pick up the delivery orders. It's like on the far right side. There was, I feel he was being racist. It was this dude and his son there, and I'm trying to go through the door, and he literally moved out of the way. It didn't. He had the door open, let the door closed, and then moved out the way. And I guess expected me to open the door myself and whatever. I'm like, okay, that was rude, but whatever. I can open my own door, dude, since you want to not be a gentleman. Like, it is what it is. So, oh, something smells like citrus. Oh, I was like, why do I keep smelling oranges? It's not my orange. I had peeled the grapefruit. So I'm sitting here, I was like, it smells like orange. It's not orange, it's grapefruit. And y'all know I love my citrus. It's a big old piece of ruby red.
And see, you don't need to take metformin. You can eat you a grapefruit a day. Has the same effect on the body as taking that damn poison. I'm trying that. Look, I need to start working on my whole little physical stuff too, because I need to stop taking these pills. I don't want to take no more pills. Health is wealth. I don't want to take no more pills. So now that I'm not stressed, and I'm on the tail end of this whole little sugar thing, I need to stop drinking the Kool-Aid. It's a process though. I'm from Baltimore, moved to Philadelphia, and cheesesteaks are great. I know that's right. So where's your favorite place to get a cheesesteak from in Philly? Mike. Mike Jones. Mike Jones. And I don't like the cheesesteak with the cheese whiz. I don't like that. Cheese whiz is for nachos, not cheesesteak. I don't want no. I mean, I'm fine with American cheese. I'm fine with provolone cheese. I don't want no cheese whiz on my cheesesteak. And I like raw onions. Or you can put both. Somebody outside. So where's the favorite spot? You haven't said the spot. Y'all know I can't see. Tracy, you're making that look good, sweetheart. It is good. If you like grapefruit. Mm-hmm. What is that? Del Serrano's steaks? I know I'm probably not saying that right. I might have to look it up. Look, I can appreciate me a good cheesesteak. I'm gonna go to Atlantic City and go to Tony Baloney's and get that pizza with the 4 pounds of pepperoni. I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take y'all with me. When I finally make it, I'm like, look, Devour Power TV sent me. Grapefruit this one. It was underneath the titty. I don't want my titty to smash it in the bed and make it wet. Yeah, I've heard of Geno's. Is Geno's the place that puts the cheese whiz? Is Geno's is the one that's right across the street from the other famous little cheesesteak spot, right? Okay. I mean, I could still try it. I just don't want the cheese whiz. You hate the cheese? Yeah, I don't want no cheese whiz. American or provolone. That's all I want. And I don't really be eating no cheesesteak, you know what? Because it'll probably mess up my tummy at this point. But everything in moderation. Once in a while, it won't hurt you. So what you got going on this weekend, Jeffrey? If you still in the chat. Mm. Dropped another piece. Oh, I need to move back because I'm in the dip. Oh, there we go. I'm cold. I'm like that kid that was taking a bath. And he's like, I'm cold. That's me. I'm cold. I need to get me a heating pad. If there's anybody that wants to contribute to my whole little move expense, trust and believe, I would greatly take me a donation or two right about now. I need to get a dresser and a little hook thing for my door. I need a lamp. What else was I thinking about yesterday? Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, that's better because I know that I gotta sew that thing. Oh, it's just my feet are cold. The hands are warm, but my feet are cold. Okay. So that's all I got, y'all. That's all I got. Okay. I feel like I could take a nap now, for real. I could take a nap. My belly full. I came to connect with my folks. I could take a nap. Oh, hold on, y'all. I gotta blow up this mattress. Heave ho. Oh, wait a minute. Fix that. Fix the sheet. Right here on the edge, so I keep falling in the dip. Hold on, let me get this peel up. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Bear with me 1 second. I got grapefruit juice all over the place. I'm back, y'all. Oh, okay, there we go. What'd you say, Jeffrey? Tracy, you are so beautiful, and you look like you're at peace. Thank you, Jeffrey. Yes, yes, I'm back. I had to clean up my mess and blow up my bed. But I appreciate that. Thank you. But don't stop praying for me, Jeffrey. Don't stop praying for me because I'm not quite where I exactly want to be. But it's better from where I was. So I'm grateful. And this bed is nice and comfy, y'all. Like this bed. Like my cousin was like, you can get the one that's on the ground. I'm like, no. I'm like, I need the one that's elevated because I need to get up and down off the bed. And that's how I bruised my knee because my body was exactly on that hard floor. I'm back. Dear God, keep my sweetheart safe in Jesus' name. I pray. Amen. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. Thank you, Jeffrey. Ah, my feet are comfy, cozy. I need me some fuzzy socks, but again, half of my stuff is still packed up. But I need to get my plant in a pot. I definitely want to do that. It was meant for me to cross paths with the little aloe vera plant. Like y'all, I feel like we're connected to the trees, like the avatars. I had a tree. I'm a tree hugger, and there was a tree. And I was the one with the tree. The people that get it, get it. But his name was Herbert. Yes, the tree had a name. Like, I was having a whole moment, like, whatever the second movie was, the Twin Towers or whatever the tower, or Lord of the Ring movie with the tree that was walking and stuff. I had a whole moment with the tree. Call me crazy if you want to. I had a moment with the tree. His name was Herbert. I'm trying to tell you, he had a whole face, eyes, nose, and a mouth. But they cut down my tree. I was so sad. I was crying for like a week because they cut down my tree. Yeah, that whole Cumberland experience, like I said, 80% of that I was like, ugh. But I mean, I appreciate my tree. And when we went to the river, that was fun. Like, I can honestly say that was fun going to the river. But I have no reason to go back. And then it's funny because the person that I had to sever that relationship from, she was calling the other one, trying to see where I was. I'm like, look, it's because of your child that we're not friends no more. So you don't need to be checking on what the fuck I'm doing because I ain't doing shit. Patriots release wide receiver Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs was released by the New England Patriots on Wednesday following a month of high profile setbacks. The veteran wide receiver's departure follows the team's Super Bowl loss and his official split from Cardi B. You lost your job because of Cardi B, where you should have been cheating. Should have kept it in your pants. Dig also faces a pretrial hearing in April for an alleged felony assault involving a former personal chef. Oh well, Cardi is not one that I would fuck with. Okay, I love me some Cardi. Okay, but I wouldn't fuck with her. I wouldn't fuck with her. I'm just saying. Maybe you should have kept it in your pants. Folks always want to be deceitful. But what is done in the dark will come to the light. It don't matter what break, how many baby mamas you bring up in there. Um, Look, like when I was walking up the street that time, somebody dug two almost perfect parallel lines on that folks black SUV that time. Y'all saw the video. If you haven't seen the video, go look at the video. I was walking up the street because my therapy office was within walking distance from the house. So that particular day, it was sunny out, so I just walked. And on the way back, I'm walking up the hill, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I was like, somebody was definitely mad at this particular car owner. They keyed the hell out of that car. I'm like, shouldn't be cheating. Stop cheating. Keep it in your pants. Then your big old black SUV won't get keyed. Oh my goodness. I definitely feel like I could take a nap. So I don't know what y'all have going on for today, but I always wish my folks the best of luck for the weekend. If you're going out, be safe. Don't do nothing I would do. Mama, when I was leaving out the door, would always tell me, she was like, if you can't be good, at least be careful. Mm-hmm. I miss my mama. I want something sweet. I have a taste for like a caramel, like a Werther's, but a chewy one. Yes, confirmation. Or like a Brock's caramel. I definitely am sleepy now, y'all. I feel like I could definitely take me a nap. Mm-hmm. I got my ice cream. I can finally eat my ice cream. I need like HQ posting the video. I need luck like her. I definitely need luck like her. They always make big money, big money, big money. I don't know this game. It's like a super pepper. I don't know. I don't even know the name of this game. Oh, it's spicy. Okay, make it real spicy. When you gonna pay me, then you can make it real spicy. Oh, they did a $380 spin. You're covering up like a fortune cookie. Me too. I want you want some chocolate with nuts. I know that's right. I had got some briars. My roommate had got some Neapolitan. Y'all know how I felt about fucking Neapolitan. Yeah, I don't do it. I don't do it. I just like regular shit. Or so y'all heard that Ben and Jerry's is not Ben and Jerry's anymore, right? It's just Ben now. Jerry resigned. I don't know why, but I guess for trademark reasons, they probably gonna keep the name Ben and Jerry's. The ice cream good as shit. That pistachio, delicious. Okay, that chocolate chip cookie dough, delicious. Those are like my two favorite. I mean, I like Cherry Garcia and Chunky Monkey and stuff, but the chocolate chip cookie dough and pistachio are definitely my favorite. Ben and Jerry's. This is some good stuff. Some good stuff. So it's like it's the end of an era. It's the end of an era because Ben and Jerry's is not Ben and Jerry's anymore. Only Ben is still with the company. Jerry resigned. I'm sure it's probably money related, or it probably was creative differences. It normally is. Oh, she talking. Oh my God, they got $12,000. See, that's what I'm saying. I need luck. Like, universe, are you listening to me? Traci Talks needs luck, like Lady Luck HQ. Say it, say it, claim it. I just did. Never had those flavors. Well, honey, you most certainly should try out. I mean, if you like pistachios. Oh yeah, this was funny. So this white sheriff tried to plant these drugs on this black lady. She was the chief, and she was like, "Give me your badge and your shield." She's like, "You're done." That sounds familiar. I am done. Yeah, so I want to do this, y'all. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's called Skill a Week. You know, I am very much a creative person. Traci is definitely a creative person. So the girl was saying she started her little side hustle business from just trying the skill of a week. And I'm like, I told you, me and my mom always make candles. Like, I really want to get into like I want to get more into like your little green stuff, green queen, and like cause a little video had popped up earlier about like steeping what is it, rosemary, a piece of fresh turmeric. I think was it cloves or Bailey's or so. I don't know. I had seen something about the banana peel too. I don't know if I had saved the reel or whatever, but it's like I want to try some of those like natural cheese that could help eliminate the body from the sugar and stuff like that. Like I said, y'all, I haven't I haven't stopped craving the sugar yet. I mean, it's only a week later, but after this, I told myself like this orange pitcher will have to be the last pitcher of Kool-Aid that I make for a while. I don't need to be drinking all that sugar, but I was stressed. You love pistachios? Okay, well, honey, if you look, so Haagen-Dazs has a version too. They have pistachio ice cream. Ben and Jerry's, theirs is pistachio. It's good as shit. Both of them good as shit. So if you like pistachios, you would like either. It don't even matter which one you choose, or you could try them both. I do fat shit. I probably would get both just to test comparison. I was like, which one tastes better, the pistachio or the Haagen Dazs? I don't know. I don't know. You have to try for yourself. I'm encouraging you. I'm influencing you to try both Ben and Jerry pistachio and the Haagen-Dazs pistachio. And tell me which one you like best. How about that, Green Queen? And it's gonna be green too. Well, at least the Ben and Jerry's one is. I think the pistachio one isn't. But anyhow, you know it's not natural because they put the dyes in it and all this stuff. It's amazing to me how much stuff like food wise that we consume here in the states that is banned, like in the UK and stuff. I think that's mind boggling. Like, yeah, that soap looked pretty. I told you, me and my mom used to make soap. We'd make candles. And see, there's aloe vera in this advertisement for skill of wheat. Yeah, I know you love green, honey. I know. Like, I'm trying to embrace more green too. I need to. It's that time. It's that time. I need to be cutting back on a lot of things. Like, try to do more plant based. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? Oh, they're doing the chocolate covered strawberries. I know that's right. See, Chasey needed a zhuzh like that. Like, that is definitely within my zhuzh realm. Y'all know I like fat shit, and yeah. I mean, there's so many people doing it. Like, I need something that I feel is in my realm of zhuzh, but something that most people don't do, or I just needed something to be different. I'm still praying on it. I'll figure it out one day. Those are a lot of strawberries. That's pretty. I hope you peel the chocolate off of there. At least not want not. That's a ooh, it's a lot of strawberries. He said it took him 3 hours. I know that's right. I think that was for Valentine's. Make that money. Ooh, he did Mardi Gras too. Cake pops. And their box so pretty. I would eat them. They look good as shit. See, a prayer just popped up on my phone. God, is it Tooch? Tooch, pray, the E? I don't know. God, I'm sorry. Lord, please don't stop hearing my prayers. I know I am not perfect. Sometimes I forget to pray. Sometimes I forget to thank you. Sometimes I lose my practice. And I understand that you see everything I do. But thank you for your mercy, for always giving me a new beginning. His phone just beat confirmation. No matter what this year brings, I trust you are with me and will never let me go. Lord, give me courage to share this prayer with at least one person. In Jesus' name, amen. If God is the reason you've come this far, right? Amen. I know that's right. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It's the one and only D-O double G. Mm-hmm. What's Dr. Pimple Popper up to? Let me some Dr. Lee. Maybe that's so close to the eye. Oh, that's Mr. Handpay this time. I thought that was Lady Luck HQ again. Hmm. Hmm. Good work, Dr. Lee. Only teenagers from the 1960s could answer more than 13 questions correctly. If you could answer 15 questions, you have an IQ over 140. Okay. Uh-oh. You know the underground sewer thing. I like when they build the stuff. I like when the dudes cook outside. I like all that stuff. It wasn't deep enough though. It's small. Oh no, it's not that small. Okay. Let's get a light underneath it too. Insulation, floor, on the walls. Hmm. He's even got a little. Hmm. What's that? Yeah. Oh well. Her husband made sure she couldn't extort him after the marriage. Oh, she taking a bath. Oh, her little chat spray. Oh my. That's another. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, her heel broke. Oh shit. Fresh noses. Cut that. Ooh, okay. Mm. Did her hear a break too? Ooh, them pants are too long. That's funny. Hold on, my friend is hitting me up. Oh, oh, I'm so sorry. I just sent my friend a prayer and she said she needed that. See, that type of stuff makes me feel good. Okay. Me being a whole dog person, being able to connect with a cat, not just a cat, not just any cat, but a cat that I know that truly is my soulmate based upon her little actions and her practices and her daily routine and all that. It's awesome. And for somebody to say that I made their day by just sending them a prayer definitely makes me feel good. You never know when somebody's going through something that might need a hug or just you thinking about them sending a prayer or anything, you know? That lets me know that I know I'm a good person. Hmm. We all going through stuff, and life is too short. I'm not gonna charge this phone. It's low. Y'all know I normally stay on it, so I get sleepy or my phone die or both. Oh, I'm cold. Mm. Yep. And another message come through as soon as I get comfy. Ouch. Oh, those are just. That was it. That was this phone. Don't nothing come through on that phone. Okay. Oh, excuse me. It's that grapefruit. This is delicious. Oh, nice and toasty. I normally lay the other way, but this it's a queen size air mattress, so I still got some. Hold on, let me close this blind. Hold on. Sugar water. to remind myself what videos I need to make. I'm definitely doing a video on Planet Fitness. It pissed me off again today. Blanket and the big blanket. Okay, I'm trying to get my blanket situated. Make sure my feet are covered. Put this underneath my back because my back still needs some support. We all need support. Normally I need it for my foot. Oh, yes. Alrighty, y'all. My phone is low. And nobody's talking right now. So I completely did a switcheroo. I need to charge my phone, but I don't feel like getting up to charge it and plug it in. But I do need to take me a nap. Thank you for chiming in. As always, y'all. Y'all know I love you. Thank you for all the love and support. Y'all have helped me through some tough times, and I appreciate each and every single solitary one of y'all that come through to watch my videos. This is truly the end of an era, so like I said, after today, there's really no need to really even talk about the doom and the gloom. There's no more doom and gloom. Traci is the butterfly. I'm the butterfly. And I have burst out of my cocoon. It's been super comfy. And my feet are warm and snuggly. It gets kind of drafty in here because the air conditioner's in the window, so I need like a piece of plastic to put over the air conditioner. And then get me a curtain. I like the sunlight, but y'all know I'm a vampire, so I need my darkness. I like being in the back cave. I'm normally in the back cave. So I'm getting sleepy though now, y'all. I need to take me a nap. Like I said, I need to take the time to rest up now because when I get this car, I'm going to be out and about making my money. So I need to get organized and rest up while I can. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday. If you go out tonight, like I said, be safe. Shout out to new beginnings, y'all. Shout out to new beginnings. Now I can go back to the little barbecue place and get me some real barbecue and not just a sandwich. I can get me a crab cake. I haven't been to Timbuktu in since forever. All right, y'all. I'm signing off because I officially feel the sleep coming. I feel it coming. Like I need to take a nap, and now I'm sideways. All right, y'all. Thank you for chiming in. Everything's going to get bigger and better from here, y'all. Thank you for the love and support. Traci is moving on to bigger and better things, so I appreciate everybody that sticks along for the ride. All right, y'all. Have a good Friday. And I probably come in the morning. Y'all know I'm normally the early bird that gets the worm. All right, y'all. Toodles. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Traci out. Bye, y'all.